Hey everyone, welcome back. We have a really exciting product update with Avrio AI, and I have our head of product here, Todd Buffum, tell us a little bit more about it.
Thanks for having me, Jess. Excited to walk you guys through what we just released. Later I'll be joined by Mallah, our head of AI, and he'll be taking us behind the scenes to take a more closer look at how we're using artificial intelligence to improve candidate matching.
All right, let's see it.
Let's take a look. Here at Avrio, it's critical that we're finding the right people for the right job at the right time. Our candidate matching helps to identify the right people more effectively by using artificial intelligence to evaluate the match. Let's take a look at the digital marketing specialist position. We start by pulling in all of the important information from the applicant tracking system, and then begin to break down the job ad into things like work experience, skills and concepts, and even education. In the skills and concepts section, what we've done is we've auto-bucketed the skills into most important, important, and least important. These buckets are associated with different weights that are then used to more properly develop a fit score for each candidate. The system will bucket these automatically, but we allow for the recruiter to adjust them just by dragging and dropping these chips into different buckets. We've looked at millions of jobs to identify what skills might be most relevant to a job like this digital marketing specialist. From that, we've been able to identify some additional skills that were not included in the job ad, but may be relevant to this position. You can take a skill like Google AdWords and add it into the most important bucket, thus optimizing the job and helping to identify better candidates for this position. Our comprehensive understanding of this position in comparison with millions of other similar jobs allows us to identify the most critical skills and concepts needed to be an effective candidate for this position. This then allows us to create a candidate list which stack ranks the best candidates for this position. Now that I've had a chance to walk through the product, I'm bringing in Mallah, our head of AI, to take us through how artificial intelligence is used in Avrio's matching. Richard?
So what you're looking at here is a 3D representation of a semantic holographic vector space that represents skills in one particular job ad. So what we've done here is to actually take the meaning behind these skills, and we've created a large map of the conceptual space. So we're looking at it in the context of one particular job at a time. What we then do is enrich that space with skills that are conceptually surrounding those skills that are directly mentioned or called out within the job ad. As you see here, now this much richer space. What this allows us to do is to better structure the space, to understand the conceptual relationships between skills better, both that are in the job ad and that are potentially connectives, as well as skills that we might want to recommend for this job. So the purpose of this vector space is to enable us to auto-bucket the most important skills, the somewhat important skills, and the least important skills respectively. In addition, this is very useful for being able to match skills that are not themselves exact matches between the candidate and the job. So let's focus on one particular skill here to make it more concrete. Let's look at just search engine marketing. I've removed all the other skills from this space so we can clearly see where that is here. Now let's bring them back. So this here is search engine marketing. Skills around it include things like campaign manager, this one here, AdWords. Right next to this, Google AdWords. You see that AdWords and Google AdWords are almost entirely overlapping each other. It means we pretty much understand that those are essentially the same thing. I am not a subject matter expert in digital marketing necessarily, but the great thing about our system is that you don't need to be. The system puts it together for you. So this goes way beyond simple keyword matching. This is very similar to how humans actually lay out information. What this enables us to do is to automate some of the actual subject matter expertise and the matching based on that.
Wow, Richard and Todd, that was awesome. Thanks so much for taking us behind the scenes of Avrio.
Yeah, we'd love to show you guys how we can be an effective recruiting tool for your talent teams. Sign up for a demo.
All right, bye guys.